I have always thought to myself that if I didn't do video, I would probably attempt to learn to make music. I kind of fell into YouTube by accident. I started off by filming my school exchange in Bangkok, Thailand. The best investment I ever made was buying a GoPro. I was filming and recording my day-to-day just because I thought to myself, one day I'm gonna go work at a 9-to-5 job and I'm not gonna be able to do any of this cool stuff ever again. I wanted to be able to relive these moments, to share them with a few close friends and family. Started making these very, very simple videos. I had no money, no reserves of funds, so if I hadn't had that GoPro, I probably would not be here today. My name is Christian and I make travel videos on YouTube.
I started out making music because I can't write. There was no other way for me to express myself. I always wanted to know how to produce hip-hop, so I bought my first drum kit. Soon I discovered producing and I totally fell in love with it. My name is Johan. I'm a producer and composer for Epidemic sound. I mostly make hip-hop beats.
Today we're going to be going into the studio to create something. Really excited to try it out. I have no music background. You have a lot to teach me and we have very little time.
Let's go for it.
My content's constantly changing, but right now is primarily focusing on travel guides and travel vlogs to give people the experience of being able to travel from their cell phone, from their living room. Most of my content is shot around Southeast Asia, but I love to travel everywhere that has a good story to be told. My job is to share these incredible travel experiences, and you need to have the right song to help tell those stories, to bring the audience on that emotional journey. It'll take your video from being good to being great and memorable. Once I've found that song that gets me excited, I can start seeing what clip will come next. All the time I'm downloading all this music. I see the artist's name, but ultimately it's just another name. And to see that behind each artist is a real person, it's incredible to see, because I can only imagine that there must be so much hard work that goes into each and every one of these tracks.
If I didn't get into music, I would probably be working at the hardware store. I worked there for 7 years and I really wanted to make something happen with my music. It was a big point in my life where I decided to just quit everything to be able to focus 100% on music. 6 months later, I was working full-time with music. When I get into composing, I get very inspired from just going out in nature. Usually I get back home and I have this massive creative force within me.
I've never made a song before. I have never in my life touched any of this. This whole keyboard system, all the panels and sliders, it's way over my head. I have no idea what's going on. I'm not exactly sure where it's gonna end up, but I told Johan the things that I love are lo-fi hip-hop right now. I'm really into it. I think it's great for my YouTube videos. A little bit of tropical house, but nothing too happy, nothing too upbeat. I like it staying cool and composed. And that's how it starts, guys. It starts with an idea.
We'll start with the drums.
And then we'll do my vocals after.
And the tap dancing.
A little bit. Yeah, the tap dancing comes later. Well, dude, take it away. Let's get started.
Let's get started. I really enjoy going into making music with a completely blank mind. It leaves so much space for me to experiment on and play around with different sounds. I start laying out the drums just to get a rhythm going, and I always build from there. You ready?
I don't know. I guess so. My parents tried to make me play piano for 2 years, and I just dropped out completely. If my parents gave me a piano like this, I probably would have stuck with it.
It's something very easy like that.
I'm so
You're doing good, man. No, don't worry.
All these sounds are so different, so it's hard to get your bearing.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds best when I'm not touching it.
When When I hear one of my very old songs, I am instantly transported back to that time. For me, making music is writing a diary.
That's exactly why I started making video. I mean, for me, it was about being able to share these incredible moments and memories with a few friends, but mainly just be able to relive them later on in life. So many memories that you completely forgot about. Just those little moments, they bring it all back. So, we are currently running out of studio time and the song's not done yet. But Johan's gonna take it back to his place. We'll figure out what the final version will look like. Thank you so much for giving me a sample of what it's like to make a song.
I was very unsure if it would work out. I was torn between living the safe life or diving into it and try to make my dream come true.
You make me feel like it.
Both of us had this incredible hurdle. You had to fight for your own way, leaving behind certainty to chase a passion.
You know, I don't want to wake up one day looking back at my life and go like, why didn't I? I don't want to have regrets lingering.
I would much rather make financial sacrifices and do something I know that today I'm gonna love, and in 5 years from now, I'm probably still gonna love. Doing a job that we find rewarding, it's the ultimate key to long-term happiness. So, we all have our guilty pleasures. I mean, every now and then I hear my anaconda don't, and I just can't help myself. I just want to get down with it. We've all been there, right?
Well,
Okay, I've been there.